Today, people hit South Florida streets to demonstrate in the nationwide Protect Mueller protest. Sky 10 captured this crowd in Fort Lauderdale today. Protests have popped up in Chicago, New York City, Fort Worth, Texas, and Greensboro, North Carolina.
These were all organized just a day after Attorney General Jeff Sessions was forced out by President Trump. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo has the latest on the fallout from the White House. Ross.
Well, Lori and Calvin, there were 41 other protests just like that across the entire state of Florida, hundreds across the entire country, and one right here in front of the White House. All of this to protect the special counsel Robert Mueller and the Russia investigation, and all of this happening on the very first day of the acting Attorney General.
Did Donald Trump fire Jeff Sessions because he wants to undermine the Mueller investigation?
Yeah! Protesters at the White House and around the country to protect special counsel Robert Mueller. All of this as the man now overseeing the Russia probe meets with the president. Both acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker and the White House ignoring calls for recusal.
There is a red line.
The controversy, Whitaker's past comments criticizing Mueller.
That Attorney General doesn't fire Bob Mueller, but he just reduces his budget so low that his investigation grinds to almost a halt.
Presidential advisor Kellyanne Conway claiming that's no reason for concern.
Asking why would he be recused?
Her own husband, George Conway, writing in a New York Times op-ed that it's illegal.
We had an attorney general who was recused from it. We now don't have an acting attorney general who's recused from it. Nobody wants to prolong it.
Her claim of nobody, clearly not including Democrats, in control of the House and already moving to protect Mueller. Multiple sources saying Mueller's team is already writing its final report. Whitaker does have past connections to South Florida.
It's a unique design.
He was part of a Miami-based invention patent company back in 2014 that's since shut down and been slapped with a $26 million fine.
Thank you, Pam, very much. Great job you've done.
Meanwhile, there are multiple reports that Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi is under consideration to become the next official Attorney General.
You want them to take the guns and not go through 6 months of legal trials and everything.
Exactly.
Bondi at the White House asked about a national position. Has the president ever talked to you about becoming part of the cabinet?
He's a friend. I'm not going to discuss any of that.
Well, Pam Bondi not saying too much back then. Lori and Calvin tonight, she's not saying a word either, and neither is the White House.
Ross Palumbo at the White House. We'll see you on Friday. Thanks a lot, Ross.